So today we will be discussing about 16 fields of this pricing procedure. Okay. So what are those 16 fields? So when we come to the pricing procedure and when we go into details of controls, so there we are able to see various columns. Okay. So that columns are nothing but 16 fields of pricing procedure. Okay. So when you go to our pricing procedure, we will see one by one what is the significance of these 16 fields.
Standard one.
Yes, standard one. Click on controls.
Okay.
Okay. So here we are able to see steps, counter, condition type, description from to manual, required statistical, print, subtotal, requirement, calculation type, base type, account key, and accruals. Okay. So these fields are called as 16 fields of pricing procedure, right? So very important from interview point of view. Definitely one question is asked in every interview about this 16 fields of pricing procedure. So how the question is being asked, okay, tell me what are the 16 fields of pricing procedure. So your answer should be in the sequential manner: step, counter, condition type, description, from to manual, required, subtotal, print, subtotal, requirement, calculation type, base type, account key, and occurrence. Okay, so they will ask you significance of each and every field. Okay, so till print you can see after statistical column, print is there. So till print no one is going to ask the question about the significance, but from subtotal, requirement key, calculation type, base type, account key, and occurrence, so definitely they are asking one questions. So explain me the significance of subtotal, explain me the significance of requirement, explain me the significance of calculation type, explain base type significance, account key, what is the significance, occurrence, what is the significance. Okay, so focus on this what we are going to see. Okay, so see, let's talk about one by one. Okay, so steps. Okay, so what is the step? So step help us to put condition type into sequential manner in pricing procedure, right? So whatever steps wise we are defining, we have seen that yesterday, even though we entered any condition type at the last, and if you maintain in between some other numbers like in between 50 to 60 we will maintain, then after pressing the enter into sales order, it will automatically get shifted to that position, right? So yesterday we have seen that header condition, right? So at the last we entered, but system automatically shifted that condition type on the appropriate position, right? So this is the significance of step. So step will help us to put condition type in sequential manner, right? So always in pricing procedure, some sequence should be followed. Like first come is our base price, then discount, then freight, then any surcharge, then tax, and then total value. So this is the sequence that should be followed. Is it happening that without base price, without base price we are giving the discount? No, base price should come first, then only discount, or then only tax. Or is it happening tax will come at the first and base price will come at the last? Never, right? So this sequence has to be followed, right? So this step will help us to put the condition type into sequential manner. So this is the significance of step field in pricing procedure. Next is second field is counter. Okay, so what is the significance of this counter field, right? So counter field help us to put two condition type at same level, right? For example, scroll down this pricing procedure. Let's see if any two condition having same step number, one by one. Okay, See the step number 110, right? So at 110, you are able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 condition are placed. Are you able to see?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
So at 110 step number 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 condition are placed at same step number. So what does this counter will help us to determine? So it will help us to determine condition type with same step number in sequential manner. So even though 110 number is common for all, in pricing procedure, system will take sequentially according to number maintained in counter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So your RA00 will come first, RA00, RA01 will come first, then RA00, then RC00. So like this in sequential manner. Why this counter is provided? Because when we define the pricing procedure, so at the time of what we can say project or very first phase of project, we don't know how much condition type business is going to use. Okay, so accordingly, simply we put 10, 20, 30 numbers, right? Even if you take the example of our own pricing procedure, in that pricing procedure, later we have to add some condition type in between 55 to 60, right? So if all numbers are getting exhausted between 55 to 60, and we need to put the condition type in between 55 to 60 only, then in that case we will use the counter number. Okay, go to our pricing procedure, RC0001, click back, ZC001, our pricing procedure. No, click on back. Select our pricing procedure. Okay. Select this, go to controls. Okay, see here 55, 56, 57, 58, and 59, one is blank. Let's say for example, we have added one more condition type 59, right? So from 55 to 60, all numbers are utilized, right? And again, we, as per business requirement, we have created one more condition type, and that condition type has to be put in between 55 to 60. So how we are going to put? So we will be giving same number as 56, but counter will be 1 or 2. Okay, so that means by giving the counter we can add two condition type at same step level. Okay, understood this?
So once again, sir.
Okay, so from 55 to 58, all numbers are utilized, right? Anyone is blank in between? 55, 56, 57, and 58, all numbers are utilized, right? And for example, I created new condition type and I have to add it at 56 number only. I have to add it at 56 number only without deleting this HB00. How we can add this? Without deleting HB00, I wanted to add one new condition at 56 number only. How we can add that?
In this second step, we can add a physics, then number 1.
Yes, correct. So in step number we will add 56, and step number will counter will be given as 1, so that both the condition will be at same step level, and without deleting any condition type we can add. Okay, so this is the provision the SAP has provided, because in future there might be a possible scenario that due to expansion of business, multiple condition types will be coming into the picture. So we should accumulate all these condition type into pricing procedure. So for that purpose, this counter field has been provided. Okay, understood this significance of counter field?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is condition type. So in condition type, whatever condition we created in v/06, so that we are going to put over here and save. Okay. So it may be for base price, it may be for discount, it may be for tax rate. Okay. Any condition type we are going to create in v/06 and we are going to assign over here. Now next is description. Okay. So description is very, very important because it may happen that you created the pricing procedure, right? But other people should understand, right, what is the price for this. Okay. If you created new condition type ZR00 and leave the description as blank, and I am going to use this pricing procedure in future, right? You are a consultant, you created this pricing procedure, and after completion of project you left this project, right? Some other people or some other end user, they are going to use. So how they will come to know which kind of price it is or which kind of discount it is? So that should be with the help of description, right?
Sure.
Yes. So this is the significance of description. So that's why we should give some meaningful description. Okay. Next field is from. So this from field is called as standard base. Okay. This from field is also called as standard base. Okay. So in interview, they are going to ask question. Okay. What is the standard base in pricing procedure? Okay. So don't get confused. So standard base in pricing procedure is nothing but from field. Okay. So what is standard base? So standard base is the field with the help of which all calculations are started, right? All calculations are started. For example, for Z004, we have given the discount. Okay. So on which price discount has been given? On base price, right? So that's why we have maintained it as 20, right? So we have seen at the time of customer discount Z008, we kept this field as blank. So system has given the discount on price minus material discount minus customer plus material discount. That is, system had given the discount on $800 instead of $1,000, right? We have seen at the time of hands-on, right? So that's why this from field is important, means on which price you wanted to give the discount. Okay. So from field is also called as standard base, and it is used for starting the calculations, right? So from which field you wanted to start the calculation, for that purpose from field is maintained. Okay. Any doubt in this?
No.
Okay. Next is to field. Okay. So to field is used to conclude the calculations. Okay. So from which field to which field you want to accumulate the value, that is called as to field. Okay. From field is for starting the calculation and to field is for ending the calculation or to conclude the calculation. Okay. Nothing much important in this. Okay. From and to. Next is manual. Okay. We yesterday seen that all header conditions are manual, right? So what is manual? So manual conditions means you can add that condition manually into sales order. Okay. No need to maintain condition record for manual conditions. Okay. So if you check this manual checkbox, so system will not automatically determine your condition type into pricing procedure. You need to put it manually, or you need to enter it manually into sales order. Okay, so this is the manual field. Yesterday we have seen this. Next is expand that column. Okay, next column is required. So what is required? Requirements mandatory. Okay, if we check this particular condition type from here as as required, and in sales order, if system is not able to find this condition type getting determined into sales order, then there will be some incompletion log into the sales order. So most of the times we have seen that mandatory condition PR00 is missing, right? We saw that multiple times while creating the sales order, right? So that is due to this required field. Okay, so this required field is called as mandatory checkbox. If you check something here, any condition type, if you check here as required, so it should be mandatorily maintained into sales order. Okay, unless and until your sales order will show the incompletion log. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Next is statistic. So what is statistic? Statistic means that condition type will not have any impact on the sales order value. Statistic condition type means that particular condition type will not have any impact into sales order value. For example, cost price, VPRS condition. We have seen that, right? When we were discussing about the sales order, we have seen that VPRS condition is cost price. Okay, so cost price is always statistical. Cost price is always statistical. Why statistical? Because we don't want to show to end user or customer at which price or how many price we are what we spending to manufacture this particular product. So that is called as VPRS, that is statistical price. Okay, so that price will not be used anywhere in the calculation except to calculate the profit. Okay, so if you go to your standard pricing procedure and if you see there that VPRS condition is always statistical. Okay,
Okay.
so this is called as statistical, and if you maintain this condition type as statistical, so it will not be posted for accounting. Okay, so it will not have any financial impact. Okay, so it will not be posted for accounting. Next, understood this statistical?
Somewhat understand, sir.
So what you do, you make this condition type PR00, ZR00 as statistical and save this and try to create the sales order. Okay, then you will understand what is the impact of this statistical field. So your all calculations will be wrong. Okay, so statistical field is only for internal purpose, like your VPRS is your internal cost. It is statistical checkbox is used only for few condition types, so out of which VPRS is one of the condition type, not for all. Okay, only for VPRS. And one
Okay.
more condition type is there, Kumu is condition type. So we use that condition type for bomb scenario. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so we have
Yes.
seen two types of bomb scenario, one with header pricing and second one is for item pricing, right? So for header pricing, system is considering price for only computer items, and for bomb with item pricing, system is considering price for sub items. Okay, so that Kumu condition type will be applicable for bomb scenario with header item pricing. Okay, so this is called as statistic. Okay, any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay. Next is print. Okay, so when you say when we save the sales order, so this sales order can be printed. Okay, in the from system itself it can be printed. So if you want to show this particular condition type or any particular condition type onto the printout, so that we can control over here. So if you click on that square box available, white color square box, so we will be having couple of options available. So blank means no printing, X if you maintain printing at item level, and S is maintain printing at header level. Okay, so if you want to print the some prices onto the your sales order document, so that will be getting printed with the help of this check boxes. Okay, no one is using this field much. Okay, but for knowledge purpose we should know. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next is subtotal, total field. So what is the significance of subtotal? So subtotal is a temporary table. Okay, subtotals are nothing but the temporary tables and fields which are used to store some values. Okay, so subtotal has significant impact on calculation. Okay, so how we are going to know, how we are coming to know that how much credit limit was assigned to particular customer and how much has been utilized. So that is stored in subtotal A. So if you click on that square box below subtotal, and if you click on drop down option, there you can see some subtotals. Yes, click on drop down. Yes, so there we are able to see some subtotals. Okay, so subtotals means subtotal A. Okay, carry price to KOMP, credit price. Okay, so KOMP is temporary tables. KOMP is temporary table which is going to store the order value into KOMP table under CMPRE condition type, CMPRE field type. Okay, for example, we have given 10,000 credit limit to particular customer, and we are creating the order for 5,000. So at that time system will not stop us because we are creating the order within credit limit. Once we create sales order and we have done till invoicing, so how much balance is remaining for credit limit out of 10,000?
Sir, can you once again, sir?
Okay, so we have given credit limit of 10,000 to particular customer, right? And we created the order for 5,000. Okay, so how much credit balance is remaining?
5,000.
Sorry,
5,000.
5,000, right? So how system is coming to know that which how much credit limit is available for that particular customer? So that is stored in this subtotal A. So as I explained, if anyone asks you in the interview what is subtotal, so your answer should be subtotals are nothing but temporary tables and fields which are used to store some value. So they will ask you, okay, tell me some subtotal for credit management. So your answer should be subtotal A. Okay. So where we assign this subtotal, we assign this subtotal to net value. Okay. If you go to standard pricing procedure, there you can see subtotal A is assigned to net value. Okay. Go to standard pricing procedure. Scroll down slowly, slowly.
Gross value,
No,
what
no,
the
no. Net value, net value. I'm talking about net value. Scroll down.
net
Yeah.
value for item is there? Two.
No, no, not this one. See this total, for total value subtotal is assigned as A, right? So whatever price we are going to get after all types of discount and freight, so that is called as our total value. Okay, so that total value will be considered to for the calculation of credit management. Okay, so if we given some 10,000 limit to customer, and out of which 5,000 is the your total value of particular order, then system has stored 10,000 value in this subroutine or subtotal A. Okay, in this subtotal A, 10,000 credit limit was stored. So system will check how much is the total value. Okay, total value is 5,000, and what is the credit limit given? Credit limit given as 10,000. Okay, means this is within the credit limit. So system will allow us to create the sales order and do not show any error or warning message. Okay. As soon as we cross the limit of 10,000, system will start performing the calculation between the available credit limit and what is the total value given. So if this value of if the value of total sales order is exceeding that credit limit, then system will automatically give this indicator to credit management system, whatever we have maintained in FD32 and OVA T code. Okay, so their system has some linking between this subtotal A and this FD32 and the credit management T codes. So system will automatically populate the error or warning message according to whatever we have maintained in OVA. Okay. So this is called as subtotal. Subtotals, if you ask someone in interview what is subtotal, so your answer should be subtotals are nothing but temporary tables and field which are used to store the value. Then again they will ask, okay, tell me any one of the subtotal. So your answer should be subtotal A, which is used for credit management. So if you tell like this way, then he will be satisfied that he will come to know you know the pricing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Oh. Then next column is requirements. Okay, these requirements is also called as routine. Okay, so these requirements are nothing but called as validations. Okay, before determining any condition type into sales order, system is performing some validations. Okay, scroll up. Okay. See, for PR00, what is requirement is maintained?
PR002
is maintained. Okay, so what is this requirement 2 is checking? What validation this requirement 2 is doing? In Vivo V7, check whether pricing field is maintained as X or not. If in Vivo V7 pricing field is maintained as X, then only determine this condition type into sales order. Okay, so how I am coming to know that this 2 has this meaning? Okay, scroll on, click on that drop down option, select this 2 item with pricing, select means left hand side corner. Yes, click on below that source text is option is there. Yes, source text. Yes, click on that. Okay, pricing is turned on item category configuration, right? See the first line. We will not will not understand whatever written below. That is program level language. Okay, and but in the English language, what is description is maintained. Pricing is turned on in item category. Okay, so this field is checking that in pricing, you are in an item category. Our pricing should be maintained as X. Okay, go to Vivo V7 pricing controls. Sorry, item category controls. Vivo V7.
Yes, sir.
10. Give standard item category 10. Double click on this.
Yes, sir.
See, what is the pricing field maintained? Pricing is maintained as X. Okay. If you make it blank over here, your PR00 condition will not come into sales order. Okay. So that is the logic written in that routine or requirement. Go to that routine page. See what they have mentioned. Pricing is turned on item category configuration. So system is asking check KOAP PRSTD is equal to X, right? So system is asking check whether pricing is maintained as X or not. Okay, if it is maintained as X, then only it will automatically populate into sales order. Okay, so requirement is also called as routine, and routines are nothing but some validation system will perform before carry out the pricing. Okay, understood this? Any doubt?
Sir, yes, can you once again?
Okay. So requirement, we have go one step back. Again once. Wait. So here, what is requirement is maintained for PR00 condition type
Two.
2. So what this two condition is doing? So this two condition is telling system that before determining PR00 into sales order, you first go to item category and check whether pricing is maintained as X or not. Okay, let me show you in some other way. Close this and go to our pricing procedure. C0001.
Which one, sir?
C0001. Our pricing procedure. Okay, go to controls.
Sir.
Okay, requirement is maintenance 2. Okay, save this.
Yes, sir.
Go to V7. Vivo V7. 10. Remove this pricing X, make it blank.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
save this. You create sales order now.
Yes, sir.
Create standard customer material. And continue. Check at line item level whether PR00 is coming into sales order or not. ZR00 is coming.
PR00, no.
ZR00. Our pricing procedure, what is the condition type in our pricing procedure?
ZR00.
Okay. So why it is not coming? Previously we have created tons 10, 30, 20, 30 sales order, and we were able to see that. Now system is not able to determining this ZR00. What is the reason? Why?
Remove that pricing.
Yes. So that is the one kind of validation system is performing. Now if you maintain it X again, and if you create fresh sales order, system will automatically determine this. Maintain X. So this is due to that requirement to maintain. Okay. Understood this now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now you are able to see ZR00.
No.
First condition, what is that? Price, Sanju. What is that?
Oh, ZD00.
Okay. Sorry, I read it at ZR. It should be Z00.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, there is no.
Understand? Got the difference, right?
Yes.
Why it was not maintained? Because in item category control, previously we have removed that pricing field. Okay, so that's why system was not able to determine, and this is due to why? Because in pricing controls under requirement we have maintained requirement as 2. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the logic written in this requirement too. Okay, so requirement we have seen. Now what is next one is calculation type. Okay, both calculation type and base type are formulas. Okay, calculation type and base type both are formulas. Okay, so these I'm explaining two simultaneously now. Focus, very important. Calculation type and base type, definitely you are going to get one question in the interview. Calculation type and base type both are formulas, but the condition value for particular condition record, which is not fixed, which is dynamic and getting frequently changed according to market conditions, for that particular condition type, we maintain some formulas into calculation type and we assign to that particular condition type. For example, I will tell you one example of late delivery charges. You know LD applicable, late delivery applicable.
Yes.
For which customers this is applicable?
For which customer? That don't know.
Okay, so this is very important. So late delivery is applicable for your Maharatna, Navratna companies. Okay, IOCL, BPCL, BHEL, okay, Coal India. So all these companies, they follow the delivery date timeline strictly. Okay. So
Okay.
to calculate the late delivery charges, do we have any standard provision available in SAP? What do you think?
That uh, no, sir.
So for that purpose, we have to create new calculation type. Okay. So what that calculation will do, that calculation will perform the late delivery charges calculation based on your requested delivery date. Okay, so your LD charges applicable will be written in contract at 0.2% of delivery date. That means for every 1 day, if you are delaying the delivery after requested delivery date, you are going to pay 0.2% of total value of this order value. Okay, understood this?
Sir, no, sir.
Okay, let's say IOCL has placed 1000 rupees order to our company. Okay,
Okay.
and their requested delivery date is today's date.
Okay.
If we do not deliver the material them today, what they will do, they will start applying late delivery charges on companies. Okay, for every 1 day they will be charging 0.2% of order value. What is the order value?
1,000.
1000. What is the 0.2% of 1000?
2%.
0.2. 2 rupees, right?
Yes.
Per day they will be charging 2 rupees for late delivery. Their requested delivery date is today and we have delivered them material tomorrow. So what they will do, as per their rules and regulation maintained in quotation or agreement or contract, they will charge us 2 rupees. They will charge us 2 rupees for 1 day, 1 day late delivery. Okay, so to calculate these kind of pricing, this is very complicated type of pricing, right? Requested delivery date, then your 0.2 percentage calculation, then your total value. So for that purpose, what we are going to do in system, we are going to create new condition type as LD00, that is for late delivery charges, and we are going to create new calculation type into system in which we are going to write the logic according to this calculation. If requested delivery date is greater than, sorry, if actual delivery date is greater than requested delivery date, then on per day basis 0.2% of total value will be charged to company. Understood this?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, so this is called as calculation type and this is dynamic, right? we don't know what is the actual delivery date. It may be today, it may be tomorrow, it may be day after tomorrow, or it may be after 10 days, right? So this is fluctuating continuously, right? We are creating the order today, but we don't know on which date we are going to exactly deliver this material, right? So that is called as dynamic. So anything which is dynamic, that is maintained into calculation type. Okay, anything which is dynamic, that is maintained into calculation type, and anything which is static, that is maintained in base type. Okay, and for base type we need to maintain the condition record. For calculation type, we do not need to maintain condition record. It will be calculated with the help of formula or program written into this calculation type. Okay, so you know credit card.
Yes.
Yes, so credit card has fixed billing cycle, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I am using credit card, so my billing cycle is 21st of starting month to 20th of next month. Okay, if I don't pay bill within 10 days from the generation of bill, then system is applying me the ELD charges, late payment charges. Okay, so here late charges are means your due date is fixed, right? Due date is fixed, so that's why in this condition, to accumulate this kind of requirement, base type will be used. So logic will be written under base type, and accordingly condition record will be maintained. So for one day late payment, how much percentage they are going to apply extra charges to me, so that will be maintained in base type. Okay, understood the difference between two, calculation and base type? Both are same. Calculation type and base type both are same, both are formulas only, but calculation type is maintained when your condition value is continuously fluctuating and it is not 100% sure what is the actual value we are going to get after calculation. But base type is have some fixed date, fixed value. So for that purpose, condition record is maintained. Okay.
Okay, the one is fixed charges, one is not fixed charges.
Yes, correct, right.
Okay.
Okay, understood this.
Yes.
And here the calculation type will be maintained. Then okay. So if you if you click on this drop down option, we are able to see couple of calculation types standard SAP has provided. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So up to 900 standard SAP has provided. If you want to make it customize our one, it should start with 901. Okay, or 902, something else.
Okay.
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 And where we can create this requirement, calculation type and base type. So to create this requirement, calculation type and base type, T code is VOFM. Go to VOFM T code.
VO.
FM.
Okay.
Okay, press enter. See on the top, you have requirements and formulas. On the top, you have requirements and formulas. Top, menu bar.
Requirements and formulas. Yes.
Click on that formulas.
Yes.
Yes, so here we can create the requirement and formula. Condition base value, that means base type. Okay, condition type, base type. Okay, so same will be there. Okay, go one step back. So logic we have to return in functional specification, and we need to give it to ABAP consultant. Okay, he will accordingly write the logic in these requirements and formula, and he will give us with number. So that number we have to assign into pricing procedure. Okay, he will create anything 951, 941. So that number he will give it to us, and we need to assign this into pricing procedure. Okay, go to pricing procedure. Okay, so we have finished till calculation type and base type, only two are remaining, simple one. Okay, so what is account key? So account key will help us to transfer this particular value into some GL accounts. Okay, so whenever we will be having some, we are doing some year end calculations. Okay, so we will be calculating at the March end profit, revenue, loss. Okay, how much business company has done in the last financial year. So all these values are getting stored into your revenue account or GL accounts. Okay, so to determine or to transfer that particular value into GL account, account key is used. So when we will be seeing revenue account determination, at that time I will explain you this again. Okay, so next is, as of now you just remember, account key is one of the parameter which helps to transfer the particular condition type value into GL accounts.
GL.
Okay,
Okay.
so for everything we have separate GL account maintained in SAP. For tax, separate GL accounts. For base price, separate GL account. For freight charges, separate GL account. Okay, and accordingly this account key will be maintained. We are going to see that account key into details. What are those for every condition type? We will see that. Okay, next is accruals. So accruals is nothing but your rebate. So accuracy is used for rebate processing. Okay, so understand what is rebate. Okay, let's say you decided at the time of at the beginning of financial year, if a company will doing 1,000 crore 1 crore business with us, we are going to give them 1 lakh as cashback. Okay, so we will be refunding them at the year end 1 lakh rupees if they are going to do the business of 1 crore with company. So that is called as rebate processing. For example, in your Amazon or Flipkart, you will be getting some cashback credited into wallet account. Okay, so similar to that, first you need to pay all amount, then you will be getting the cashback. It's not like a discount. So discount we are getting before pay, but rebate we will be getting after pay. Understood this?
So once more.
Discount we will be getting before doing the payment, right? But
Yes.
rebate is like a cashback. First you need to do the payment, then you will get the cashback. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, so this is called as rebate process. For example, you do 1 crore business with us, at the year end we will be giving you 1 lakh rupees cashback. Okay, so this is the terms and condition maintained. So go to standard pricing procedure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go click on position.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry, close this, scroll down. We are going to see one rebate condition. Scroll down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, scroll down. Yeah, keep on scrolling. Keep on. Scroll down.
ERU.
Yes. Okay. So BO01, BO02, BO03, these are the accruals, and these are maintained only for rebate condition types. Okay. Accruals are maintained only for rebate condition type. And what is the purpose of maintaining accruals? So whatever we have discussed at the time of financial year beginning, so same amount will be stored into this separate GL account, maintained with the help of accrual key ERU. Account key and accrual key both are same. ERB and ERU, the purpose is same. Only some particular amount from your first order value will be stored in some other different account. Why? Because it will accumulate all your whole what we can say whole order in the year price of some 1% or 2% price will be accumulated into your separate GL account, and at the end of financial year that will be given return back to customer as a cashback. Okay, So for that purpose, separate GL account is maintained. So that's why this accrual is applicable only for rebate processing. Okay, so if anyone asks you what is rebate processing, so rebate is nothing but it's like one kind of cashback. For example, if any company is doing business with uh, organization or manufacturing company, so cash discount will be given to them after satisfying particular condition of order value. Okay, so what is the requirement maintained for rebate process, rebate conditions? 24. Okay, what is this requirement? So rebate condition you will only see in billing documents. Okay, not in sales document. Go to rebate condition requirement 24. Requirement column. Where is requirement column?
This one.
No. Requirement routine. Right to subtotal. Immediate right to subtotal. What is
Yes.
requirement maintained? 24.
24.
So what is logic written in this 24 number requirement or routine? So that your what we can say your
Only
rebate condition only will be shown in billing document. Okay, you will
Yes.
not able to see this condition type into sales order. It will be shown only in billing document. So this is the logic written into routines. Okay, so these are all together called as 16 fields of pricing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we'll stop here.